Hi guys. So let's talk about what is happening in CSVT right now. So I totally agree with students who are protesting in CSVT. So the problem is real. What is happening right now is they are protesting against exam administration, result declaration, and overall administration failure. So it's failure of the system. Like, let's talk in depth what really happened. So the student who studied very hard, very well, and performed very good in the exam, they were confident that they will get 80 plus marks. But what happened at the end, the result came and they failed. Like, they got 20 marks, 25 marks out of 100. How would have they felt? Totally shattering. It is very bad feeling when we perform very good. We know we perform very good. The answer are totally what the question demands, and there is no wrong from our side, from our end, and at the end result says we are failure. This is totally shattering and disappointing thing that can happen when we are students. It shakes our faith in ourselves. Like, इतना पढ़ लिया फिर भी नहीं आया, वट वॉज रॉन्ग, मतलब हमने तो सब सही किया था. इट मेक्स अस डाउट आवर सेल्फ. सो लेट्स टॉक अबाउट व्हाट हैपेंड टू मी. इट हैपेंड टू मी एज वेल. मतलब आई टॉक टू मैनी पीपल who experience this is happening for so long. My seniors experience this, my juniors are experience this, even I experienced this. So let's talk about what happened to me. I was in 7th semester. I read everything. Let's say there are two subjects where I was disappointed with my marks, where I expected very good and I got so average, which was very opposite to my expectation. So I studied very good, means out of we predicted almost every question. When we saw the previous 2 to 3 year question paper, there were 80% of the questions were matching in previous all three question papers. So we predicted 80% of these are going to exactly going to come, and we made the question paper. Like, we predicted the questions, like five chapters are there will be 5 chapters, and from each chapter there will be 3 questions we have to attempt. 4 questions will come first, which is compulsory, and out of 3 B C D we have to make 2. So this is what pattern is, and we predicted every question. All question means we made the question paper like 4 4 4 4 4 from every chapter. And at the end, when we matched it with real question paper and exam date, at the exam date, 80% of the question paper matched. We predicted almost every question. So we were so happy. We practiced it, like how we are going to write so that we can get good marks, and we practiced every question almost 3 to 4 times. And we were very happy when we came out of the exam hall. We were like, अरे यार, ये तो exactly same है हमारे question paper से जो हमने बनाया था. So we done like that, and we were very happy, and we attempted every question. There is no doubt on that, and we wrote every answer very correctly according to the book. We can say we control C and control V with change handwriting. This is what the scenario was. And at the end of the day, what we got, I got between 60 to 70 marks, in between 60 to 70 marks. And the student who told me they didn't perform well, but they got 80 plus marks. Just think, how would I react? What was my feeling at that time? I made everything right, like 100 out of 100. I almost expected 95 plus to have, and I got 60 to 70 in between. It was very, very bad feeling. I looked myself in the mirror and felt like crying. It made me that heartbroken. I felt heartbroken, but in academics. So yeah, this is not about a single piece of paper cannot decide your future. It does. If you are looking for scholarship, any scholarship here and there, they will ask transcript, and in transcript you are getting 60 to 70 marks, which is not their qualification even. So yeah, it does affect your transcript and your future, whatever, if you are going in the field you chosen. So it made me self doubt. I doubted myself if I have performed well or not, if my handwriting was bad, if the answer I wrote, the pattern or the format I wrote was wrong. Nothing was wrong. What exactly happened is I filled my main sheet 40, which comes with 40 pages. I even took the supplementary sheet. I filled 20 pages out of 40 pages. Means overall I filled 60 pages. Still I got in between 60 to 70 marks. Why? Because they didn't check even the additional sheet. What I got is from main sheet. So I doubted. I learned here that don't take extra sheet. They don't check. So this exactly this happened in another exam. Like first was SAD 4, I guess. No, 3. SAD 3, structural engineering design, and second is hydraulic structure, design of hydraulic structure, DHS, which was a 4-hour full length exam, and I made everything right, but got exactly same what happened in SAD 3. So I was very disappointed. Even teachers doubted me. Like, do you know what happened to you? You used to perform very good till the 5th semester. I don't know, or we don't know what happened to you. Why are you not focusing on studies? Even he said, one of my faculty said, they discussed in their group that what happened to me, why I don't study now. Dude, nothing happened to me. Ask to CSV2. It happened to CSV2. They didn't check my extra sheet where I wrote every answer in very good format and very good handwriting and very good answers. Answer are right. The method is very good, but they didn't check. Here I'm the victim. So yeah, it makes us doubt ourselves, which is very traumatizing. I spent at least a month in trauma. Like, is it me who made the mistake? I didn't get any answer from anywhere. Like I doubted myself for the very long. So yeah, self doubt is the what should I say? Repercussion? No, repercussion. No, I haven't done any wrong. It is the outcome of their fault. It happened to me, and teachers doubt us. And what they gain is money. They make thick money out of it. Like if I get bad mark, I know I made everything right. I'll put re-evaluation. They don't change the marks. They don't even open the book copies. Re-evaluation, they don't open the copies. At least if 100 student put for re-evaluation, they only check 2 to 3 copies, and what happens, the person who got 7 marks, they jump up to the 70 marks. See what is the graph. This is the scenario in CSV2. So re-evaluation, they don't change the marks, and at the end you have to put for open of answer copies, and we are not sure even if they change anything there. So this is what happened to me, my seniors, my juniors, and happening right now till right now. So let's talk about one of my junior. She was topper of her class. She was, I think, electrical engineering branch. She was the topper, and she got 7 marks in one of her exam. Direct fail. This is what now comes in mark sheet as well. It shows in mark sheet that they means reattempt at the exam, supplementary exam, and it affects the everything. So she filled for revolution and she got from 7 to 70 plus, exactly what I said earlier. It was the case of my student. So system is very corrupt. They need to change, they need to amend their system. So yeah, a single piece of paper does decide our future, can decide our future. It is totally a failure of the system. We doubt ourselves. No, we are not wrong. Student, you have to be strong, be faithful in yourself, like me. So yeah, this is what happening right now, and some courageous students are protesting against CSV2. I hope good comes out of it. I expect good coming out of it. So yeah, it's very traumatizing for me at least. So yeah, thank you so much for listening, and I hope you liked it. Share it if you find it useful. If you share, I don't know if it. So yeah, thank you. Let's end the video.